this is actually beautiful. Wow, this is actually beautiful. So this is the original one I uploaded, and look at the generated design. This is impressive. I built an AI design system that helps you checkmate your work, whether you are a UI UX designer, graphic designer, poster designer, brand designer, logo designer, whatever design that you do, whatever niche that you do. All you just need to do is to just upload this particular design into the system, and the system is going to run and checkmate it and give you realistic feedback that speaks to that work directly. And it's going to be interesting by the end of this video, because I'm going to show you a practical use of the system. But before then, let me give you a backstory so you can understand why I actually built the system. Back then, when I was growing up as a designer, whenever I'm done designing, I would send my design to somebody who is ahead of me. I will send my design. Just please let me check my design. And the kind of feedback I get while I was growing were really, really very harsh, because sometimes you get some feedback like, nah, you didn't do this right. I don't think you are going to be good at this thing. Just stop designing. All those kind of harsh feedback that does not speak to your work, but it speaks to the drive that makes you do those designs, instead of speaking to the design directly and how I can grow. I didn't get that. Most time I just get backlash on my designs and everything from people who I see that are very good and they are better than me at that space in that year. So it was so overwhelming. And as time goes on, I keep pressing. I didn't give up. I keep pressing, making sure I study all part of designs and execute it in my designs. But recent times on Twitter, there was a time a friend of mine gave feedback to a newbie, and it went so viral. Like, when I say it went so viral, where the feedback was so harsh. In fact, the person tagged her in her post, and when she quoted that design, it was so harsh. A lot of people, set camera on, ring lights. Designers start fighting themselves on X. So it was so crazy. But everybody was doing that. Everybody was fighting about it. And I thought of my own personal experience where I sent design to somebody to let me check. I got a lot of backlash, response, feedback that does not even speak to the work, And I thought of it, and I said, I think I need to build a system where I am not just designing and getting wrong feedback, but getting feedback that is so accurate, that speaks to your work, and it will help your workflow. So what do? I built the system. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I think I should just get to it directly. So I just finished this design that you're seeing above me, and I just finished this design. So I would want us to test this design together. So maybe let me just export this particular logo. Let me export it. So, okay, now I'm done exporting it. Now let us test that design. Not only test, let us get feedback. Did I do very well? It's a lot that actually went into the system. So it's Design Audit. So this is how the homepage looks like. This is how the homepage looks like. Then click on next to take it to the main page. So this is the main page. It's the main page. So what I do next is to click on upload, then sign in. So because I've signed in before, that is why it's like this. So let me change it to light mode so you can see. So these are the histories of the things I've audited. Now, if you want to do your own, just come in. So you click on upload design. Once you click on upload design, now click on this part, then upload the design. Now this is logo. Now it will ask you to select which of them, what category is this particular thing you just upload. So it's a logo design. So once you just click generate audit, now you wait for it to read the design, read everything, the composition, everything about the design, and it will analyze it for you. It's going to break it down in pieces. Just let's watch the magic. This is the final result, and you can see it has finished assessing it, and this is what the feedback looks like. Overall rating 6.8/10. This logo presents a clean, modern interpretation of letter C combined with a flowing connected element. The color palette is fresh and approachable, while the concept has potential. The execution of the connected tail and the overall visual balance could be refined to enhance clarity, memorability, and versatility across different applications. So he has given you an overview statement, and is going to give you the top issues in that design. So the number one issue is ambiguity of the connected tail, imbalanced visual width, scalability, and monochrome performance. Now, if you now scroll down, you will see the breakdown of each of those top issues. the three issues. You will see them. Now, these are the breakdown where we have ambiguity of the connected element. You read through and why that correction matters is written below, and also how to improve the design. Now, once you click on how to improve the design and you check the example, it's going to mark where the issue is. Can you see? There's an annotation that shows this is where the issue is. Number one issue, which is ambiguity of the connected tail, and also the imbalanced visual weight. If you click on example, it's going to mark out where the issue is, the imbalance, where the imbalance is. So it's going to tell you that this is where the issue is in the design. Also, you can see, you can first check the review, what works, clean line, simple geometric form, blah 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 blah, and it's going to tell you what level you are. It's going to tell you what level is that particular design to professionalism. So it says, yeah, you are an intermediate designer. So we have 68 overall, typography 0. I think because there's no typeface, or there's no word in that particular logo. Layout 65, creativity 70, branding 60, readability 70, professionalism 68. Now, criticism, this is, we've checked this part. Also, the annotations. Yes, we have the annotation zone where it points out to every part of the place where there are errors. Do you understand? Where there are errors, it points it out to you. Number one, this is ambiguity of this long tail, and also number two, imbalance, visual weight, and also scalability and monochrome performance. It just tells you, how to improve it. How to improve it is always there. Then you read through, then you get insight. Now, before we go to the regeneration part, let's go to the design details. It's going to tell you every colors that was used in the design, the color code, the name of the color, and the file information, font detected. So, and text contracts too is going to tell you that too. And because text font detected, because there was no text in the design, so there is no way you can detect any text. So let's go to regeneration. So this regeneration is to regenerate it's going to regenerate that design based on its own feedback. It's just like, oh, you gave me feedback, Abby. Okay, use the same feedback to do the corrections for me. See how interesting it is. Use the same feedback to do the correction for me. So just click on regenerate new. Now we wait for it to apply the critics, adjusting hierarchy and spacing and everything. It's going to do everything. So let's wait for what the result is going to look. Voila, the result is out. Okay, look at what the result looks like. Let me zoom it a bit and look at this is the original one here, and this is the feedback regeneration. Well, that's one option. You can download it if you feel like it works with what you want, and you can go back and regenerate another one again if you feel like that wasn't too good for me. You can go back and regenerate again. So this is quite nice. It's nice. So basically, this is how the regeneration feels like. So it's going to just give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So this is an idea of what I'm talking about. The regeneration is not like completely taking out your work. It's just telling you that this is an idea of what I'm talking about. Do you understand? So basically, this is what it looks like. And yeah, I think we should do one more audit before we go again. I'm still on logo. Let's try this. This is a logo. So click on logo, then generate. So let's wait for the feedback. So it's loading the results. Now it says this logo is 7.0 rating. That's what it rated. It said this is a clean and dynamic head logo with strong visual impact. It's highly scalable and works well in monochrome, while effective, refining the complexity of the main, and the integration of the eye could elevate its memorability and overall balance. So there are just two top issues here, which is refine main complexity, adjust eye proportion and placement. So here we have more details about what is actually things that you need to read, like refine main. Okay, it's going to tell you why you need to refine it, and it also gives you how to improve it by simplifying the numbers of distinct flame. It's going to show you here. I don't know whether you can see the annotation. The first annotation is going to show you where exactly you need to make adjustments. And now the design details. Yes, there was no font detected. These are the two colors, and you can see the color code of it. So let's go to regenerate. Now you've given me critics, Abby. Chibotifumi critics. Oh yeah, now use the same critics to generate something that is closer to what you are talking to. You understand? What? Okay, you are saying this is what I feel like I should do. Okay, give me what in visuals. Give me what I should do. Then with these corrections, do you understand? So then you come here, then you click on regenerate new. So we wait for it to actually, come up with his own suggestion. Now, this is actually beautiful. Wow, this is actually beautiful. So this is the original one I uploaded, and look at the generated design. This is impressive. Look at the original design I made, and look at the regenerated design based on its own correction. This is actually interesting. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you can download it. Once you download it, you can go and reuse. You can go and reuse it to adjust your work properly. Okay, this is the generated one. Almost even the stuff is high. That's really cool. That's really cool. So basically, this is what I have built. This is what I've built, and I hope you would love to use this to enhance your workflow and make it more better, so that you don't get criticism from people ahead of you. That yes, it's good to get critics from people ahead of you, but for you to avoid some set of kind of not everybody can actually take corrections. But trust me, that's why I actually built this. So you can, once you are done designing, you can check your work immediately. You can check it immediately, test it immediately, put it to test immediately, and see where to actually improve. You read through, and one thing that actually makes sense about the system I built is you will definitely learn through it. And I'm glad that I am actually working on this for you guys. Thank you so much.